Hi again, everyone. We're here with Pam White, owner and director of the American Primate Educational Sanctuary, located in Blacklick, Ohio. We've chosen Pam to be one of our January Babes of the Month because she's chosen to follow her heart and help the lives of others, even if those others are animals. So welcome, Pam, and congratulations on being one of our Babes of the Month.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first question I would like to know is, what did you do before you had your primate sanctuary?
First I was a mother and had 2 children. And then I started an aircraft and janitorial service called AeroClean, and I had that for 20 years.
All right. And how did you end up with your primate sanctuary, and why did you choose to open a primate sanctuary?
Well, I didn't really choose to do it. It kind of chose me. As a small girl, I was so interested in primates, and my dad said I should wait until I was older because they were exotic animals. So I did. My husband had one as a little boy, and my husband was interested in getting another one. So after our children were raised, because we knew they lived 30 to 40 years, and you have to be dedicated, we got our first little monkey, Nico, who is now 17 years old. And one thing led to another, and we started rescuing them.
What does having this sanctuary mean to you, and how has it changed your life now?
It's changed my life because of all the things they've taught me. All the things, the love, the unconditional love, but yet they're still wild animals. They don't belong in, I believe, they belong in cages or in the wild, but since these have been raised in captivity, I want to give them the best life they can have, and they'll stay with me until they pass away. Or until I pass away, and then I have somewhere for them to go, and I also have money to help take care of them.
So responsible ownership is...
It's the biggest part. It's the biggest part. People get these animals. A lot of them want to use them as surrogate children. They're not children. They're wild animals. They deserve to act like animals if that's what they want. But all of these were taken from their mommies as babies so humans could raise them.
Which is very unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But a lot of them have had good homes, and I'm going to continue to give them the best possible life I can.
Well, on a positive side, since this is the path that you're on now, the good thing is that you're able to educate people, so you know about primates overall. So what are kind of some of the good things that you're able to do here?
The good thing I feel that I'm able to do is deter people from getting them as pets, because they always see them as little tiny babies. Like when you see on TV these chimps and everybody's hugging them and loving them, they forget that those are babies, but they grow up. And chimps are over 200 pounds. They can kill a human. The gibbons that I have, they are endangered. They're the white-handed gibbons, and I have capuchin monkeys. The gibbons are very strong because they brachiate and use their upper body. The nice thing that I'm really able to do is work with students that in the colleges that are very interested in working with these types of animals. They get the education by going to school, but they get the real hand-on experience with me. So they give me the education, and I give them the hands-on experience.
Well, very nice. Well, is there anything else that you would like someone watching this to understand about what you do, or primates under private ownership, or as pets, as people would call them, or what would you like people to know about primates?
People need to be more educated. They say they want them as pets. They have no idea if they're allowed to have them in their county or their state. They don't know about vets. You need to have a vet for them. You need to be educated on their health and how long they live, and the proper housing, the proper food, and how expensive it is. Because in order to do it properly, it's very, very expensive. And we're concerned about the animal, not the human, but the animal. And once we take them out of the wild, it's our responsibility to take care of them. They can't take care of themselves. A lot of the primates that I have, they've been fixed. They don't know how to fend for themselves in the wild because we've always fed them, we've always taken care of them. So you cannot put them back in the wild.
Which is, I think, what a lot of people think with all animals. That
Yes.
once they're finished with them, they can just turn them loose and they'll be fine.
Exactly. These animals, most of the time, if they can't find a decent sanctuary, they give them back to breeders and they go back into the breeder trade where they start all over again selling the babies and pulling them from their mommies. It's really tough on these animals, and it's tough for them to go from human to human to take care of them. They bring baggage like children do when you adopt them, and you have to be willing to work with them. And people don't want to work with them when they're over 3 or 4 years old because they bite and they want to swing and they want to jump on you. They're like children. You have to be patient and work with them.
Well, we appreciate that you are patient and you work with them and give them a good home. So I just want to say I appreciate what you're doing. So
Well, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I appreciate it.